Hello, I am Archivist Saren, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back once again to Final Fantasy Juan. Now, last time, we got pretty far in the game, honestly. We got the third gem, or crystal thing, completed. We just have one last one, and then I don't know if that's just the end of the game, or what. Something happens. We'll see, I suppose. And there's only a few things left that we can do. So we've explored pretty much everywhere, I think. We need to find Un, is essentially what I think we need to do. Because we went over... Where was it? That's the caravan. I think it was this cave. We went to this cave and we found a warp cube last time. And so we were like, where do we go to figure out what this warp cube does? So I kind of bebopped all around the map, talking to people that have mystical expertise to see if they know anything about this warp cube. Nobody knew anything about it. Nobody said anything. So the last thread that we can pull here is we got a Rosetta Stone, and we needed to go find a guy named Un in order to get that translated, so that we can go and talk to the people that are in this town that we were already at, because I think we were trying to talk to them. They just say Lupa Gamido. So I don't know what that means. So we can't really talk to them just yet. We need the translation. Now, where that is, I have no idea. I originally thought that Un's brother had said where he was at some point when we first talked to him. He did not. I actually went back in the VOD and looked to see, oh, of course, poison. And see if they actually had said anything about it. Evidently, no. They had not. Which was kind of unfortunate, because that means that we have 0 hints as to where might be as of now. But the good thing is that there aren't infinite dungeons left. So that means that there's only so many places that could be in the world. Because we can't get into the Mirage Tower just yet. I think that has something to do with the Warp Cube. I'm not sure. I don't know, maybe he's in there and I just don't know about it. But... oh yeah, we need antidotes. Alright, but we'll just, we can actually turn off encounters. I think we're actually strong enough to do basically the rest of the game. We don't need to farm more levels, hopefully. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I'm gonna go and check the one dungeon that we've never entered, which are these holes here. I don't know if all of these are the same dungeon, but let's start on the right and see where these take us, because if Un is anywhere, he's gotta be in here, right? Just logically. Okay, and it does look like they all connect to the same dungeon, just different parts of the same dungeon. Interesting. Alright, and encounters are off. We should probably have encounters on, at least for a bit in here, so we can see what enemies spawn in this place. Oh, it's a dragon. Only the truly brave can obtain a token of their courage. That would be me. I did it. So I'm just stealing all their money, so that's great. Are there even encounters in here? I don't think there are. Well, that was that one. There's encounters out here, though. That's for sure. And that's probably gonna kill it. Unfortunate. Oh, a town named Melmond. Yes, I know exactly where that is. It's in the west. It's the one that that one wizard guy kept crying about all the time. And yet he'd never actually tell me anything about it. Does the aged man and dragon live together? Oh, there is a dragon in a town. Is there nothing here? I guess this place is just useless. Alright. So we've already been down there. We need to go to that one and that one. Okay. So all the rest are useful. I want to go there. Is there something back there to do? Because that was way back on the first continent. Is that where Un is? Why would Un be there? Well, we'll keep that on the list because this place does not seem to be the answer to our prayers here. Because all these guys, it's a rare thing to have humans visit us here. If you are valiant warriors, you should speak to Bahamut, our king. Dragons of the Cardian Islands have no love of senseless killing. That's good. I have killed multiple dragons myself. Once long ago, the Northland was filled with beautiful shrines and towering mechanical castles, so very long ago. Because yeah, I think finding Un is the last thing that we need to do in this game. And then everything else will just kind of, where is this? This is concerning. Yeah, I think everything's just gonna fall into place once we've got that done. Oh, it's doing its laggy thing. We'll give it a second. But yeah. It is kind of odd though, because when they were talking about Un, I could have sworn they had said where he was, but they never had. They were just like, ah, we need, you know, my brother Un had said this thing. Ah. The chamber of Bahamut, the Dragon King, mind your tongue. Dragon King looks within to measure a person's true courage. I have a tail thing. You want it? Long has it been since men of courage stood before me. Your bravery seems worthy of consideration. The rat's tail you carry is a fitting token of courage and strength. So be it. I shall honor you with titles befitting your valor. I get titles. Apparently I'm becoming the Thane. It means I can commit crimes without them caring, right? Because that's what being a Thane is all about. Oh. We upgraded our classes. That's what it's what they were talking about last time. Hey Void, you got a facelift, evidently. Now we're Knight, Ninja, White Wizard, and Black Wizard. Good stuff. I didn't know that's what would happen here. I thought that was I mean, I guess there's not a whole lot left to do in the game, right? So upgrading our class is pretty much the only thing left. No, not back down the stairs. This gives you stat boosts, and you can equip more items. Mages have access to level 8 and 9 magic, and the Knight and the Thief can use white and black magic respectively. Really? Interesting. Well, let's see if these higher stats are good. Also, I don't think the healing and mage staff are going to be any better. Unless they are. Alright. Not significantly improved, but slightly so. Let's see what's in here. Have you spoken with our king? Confers a great honor upon the brave. Yes, I already did that. Customary for dragons to venture northeast to the Citadel of Trials. There we must test our mettle by claiming a token of courage from within. I already did that. Is this all just guys to talk to? Form of the token of courage changes with the times. Do not let its appearance deceive you. Alright then. Wait, is that? No, there's one more island with these things. Because, yeah, I wouldn't want to leave without stealing all their loot. Oh, I can't even hold anymore. Unfortunate. Dry ether. Gold meat. What is dry ether? There's 5 MP for each magic level. Okay, so it's just better ether. Also, does this mean if we can equip? Ooh, we can. We can equip better stuff. Yes. Diamond glove. Oh, the diamond gloves are about the same. That's probably fine. We got the whole Minecraft drip going on. That's the... Oh, and you can actually use weapons now. Well then. Would you look at that? Why is it that a ninja... I don't know. Why can a ninja equip better gear than the thief? It seems a little weird, but you still can't really equip much. You can equip leather now. Guess that's good. How about you? Yeah, same deal. But it's good that the ninja is now, you know, able to actually equip half the items in the game. That's a plus. Because as the thief, they were not able to use pretty much any of that. Alright. Was that all of them? I don't know. Did I go to this one yet? I don't remember. But if not, this is the last one. I feel like I've already been to this one. Yeah. Alright. Your unknownness? Yeah, you're not that unknown anymore. Oh, goodness. Well, lots of enemies to kill. Oh, but our ninja now has actual armor on. What will you do? Ow. Alright. Yeah, that ninja's now doing way better damage because they're actually using a good weapon. But he said to go to Melmond? I wonder, why would Un be here? If that's, you know, even the person we're going to see. But this was a weird town. I don't think I mean, I fully explored it, but most of the people were just like, ah, yes, there's the freaking Earth is dying and everything. Whatever he said. Are you Un? You gave us these? Nah, that's just talking about the wise dude. An airship, they really do exist. They do. I own one. Alright, what about inside here? It never let us in there. No. I'm just a farmer. Is that what you say when you like are hanging out in life and someone walks up to you? Like you're at the store and someone walks past you, you just look at them and just, I'm just a farmer. You know? That's what I always say. Any kind of rock, but he likes gems. Okay, we already dealt with that. How about you? Are you Un? Oh, it's Un! Just a moment, let me see that tablet. Oh, this is the Rosetta Stone. This makes it possible to decipher Lufenian. Lufenian? Who knows? Yes, of course. That's what it was. That's what that was. It all makes sense. Here, allow me to express my gratitude by teaching you Lufenian. I don't think you can do that just that quickly. Well, no, I guess Unknown Man is an all-powerful black mage, so so he can just absorb the information immediately. All right, we did it. Why are you here, Un? Who even, like, other than Unknown Man, who even told me, like, in the game, where that guy was? Was I just supposed to know that he was there? Way back, like, in the mid-game? Alright, well now we can speak Lufenian? Lufenian? Alright, we need to park all the way up here, I remember. So I can park in this little... no. We need to park up here, because it doesn't let us park in the woods. Which is just unfortunate. Ow. Stop attacking the wimpy guy. Alright, we're back to full health though, so that's good. Additionally, we're turning encounters off again. I mean, it's nice to have XP, but I think we're good for now. Alright, now it needs to load. There we go. Now we can try our Lufenian. We are the Lufenians, the descendants of the race that once lived among the clouds, the sky people. You use a vessel you call an airship. It was built by one of our ancestors, a man by the name of Sid. Sid the Sloth? I didn't know he was a Lufenian. Also, all of these guys said the exact same thing when we were here before. So I'm gonna be disappointed if they don't all say this. Like, see, they're saying something different. How is it that when we were here, when we didn't know the language, we heard the exact same line over and over? But here, they're actually saying different things. Like, did they know that we couldn't understand them before? So they just said, like, go away, you suck, in their language? I don't know. But they have a language, or they have a legend that's passed down through many generations, according to the legend. 400 years after the fall of the civilization in the sky, warriors bearing light will come forth to save our people. Okay. The light bearers, then the legend is true. Okay, you didn't have a lot to say, I guess. The castle that floats high above the clouds was once the home of our ancestors. The Mirage Tower is the gateway to that castle. Do I maybe use a warp cube to get there? Came to believe there was another entity controlling the four fiends. To ascertain its location, we sent out 5 warriors, but much time has passed since we've heard from them. I hope no harm has befallen them. We placed our last hope in the 5 warriors we sent out. It's been said they fell victim to the curse of the fiends and were turned into bats. Oh, I know where those bats are. Tiamat blocks the power of wind, the source of the sky people's strength. Before you leave, legendary warriors, take this chime with you. It'll grant you passage into the Mirage Tower. Okay. I got that now. So it's not the warp cube we need. We struggled for our very lives, the Tiamat, the fiend of wind, but our power was not enough. To this day, her lair remains in the castle in the sky, the flying fortress. Castle in the Sky, I love that movie. So what do they have to say over here? 400 years ago, we built a civilization of the highest order. Even beyond the skies we reached. However, this is not but history now. Out of my way. The world is composed of 4 forces: fire, earth, wind, water, and wind. Of these, we showed greatest prowess in the power of wind. High in the sky, we set a castle afloat in the azure sea of stars. Ain't that fun? The flying castle floats on a blue sea of stars beyond the sky. That's what the other guy said, essentially. The sky people would pass on their memories from one generation to the next through rituals. But 400 years is a very long time, and those memories have begun to fade. Well, that's unfortunate. Could the mechanical beings our ancestors created still function? Yeah, well, one did for like 10 seconds before it blew up. But we've talked to everyone, and now we can get into the Mirage Tower. Additionally, I think I know where those bats are. So let's head to the bats first. Not that I think that it could actually do anything for us, but might as well check. I mean, we can get across the map in like 10 seconds with the airship, so no real reason not to just go and check it out. And then we'll be back to the Mirage Tower to use the chime. But here, I don't know if it was 5 bats that were in this central area, but it is. Shines ominously there, seems slightly distorted. Yeah, I'm fairly certain these specific 5 bats are the 5 that they were talking about. I don't know if I can help them just yet, but probably not. But there are 5, and that is quite the coincidence if, you know, if that isn't actually the correct bats. Alright, let's head to that Mirage Tower, though, because we can finally go inside. Alright, we have encounters on. Oh, this is a big place. Okay. A bunch of chests in the middle. Alright. Oh, we fought these guys before. Of course, fire probably isn't going to do the most in here, but that's fine. Okay, but we're all still full health, so that's fine. Alright, you just bonk it to death. Good. This place kind of reminds me of Gauntlet. If anyone's ever played that game. We got some new equipment there. Oh, a Black Knight. What is this, Dark Souls? Let's preemptively do some healing. And actually, I don't know if either of these are... If they're anything like the Black Knights from Dark Souls, then they're, you know, immune to fire. Not immune to fire, but very resistant to fire. So might as well just bonk. 9 damage. Okay, maybe not. Alright, that works. Okay, we're going this way. Healing Helm, you say? Oh, those look fun. And by fun, I mean no thank you. And they can survive a hit. Alright, so they're actually dangerous. Okay, but they don't have 300 health. Ow. 2 damage. Nice. Let's grab this Yeah, it's just money. And then let's go through equipment, because we got this thing, which is apparently worse by a lot. Is it also worse for you? It is. Maybe it has a good spell. It also has higher accuracy than most things, so that's good, I guess? Also healing helm. Probably for you, maybe? No, you can't even wield the healing helm. Okay. Well, it's the same as this, so let's just put that on you. Maybe it'll give you a healing spell. So you have more, you know, stuff you can do. Yeah, I don't know what the point of this would be. Let's put that on and see if it has a use in combat. Because that would be the only reason I could see that being the way that it is. And then we got an Aegis, which seems to be about the same as the thing we have. And we can't disrupt the diamond ensemble, you know? So that's that. Let's not tap. Let's look at the map again. So if we... Where are we trying to go? I guess we're trying to go up. There's nothing seemingly outside that, so let's just go back out the bottom. Alright, these were not so difficult. Let's look at your items. That has nothing. 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 Cast heal when used. Okay, so you can also cast heal now. That's actually not bad. But I guess you'll just attack that. You, of course, will use your innate spells here. Maybe fire will be enough to kill them. It is. Okay, maybe these are a bigger threat than I had given them credit for. Not that one, though. Nor that one. Okay, we're fine. They just do a lot of damage, and that's about it. Alright, let's look at the map again here, just to make sure there's no, like, chests in the outside ring. Doesn't look it. Alright, so we have a long way around to go. And then we need to get into the middle there. Alright, well, there's gonna be a lot of encounters. Oh, that's a lot of king mummies. But we definitely need some of that healing after that last fight. And they're all dead. Alright. 2 level ups. Very good. Ah, the chimeras again. We shall not underestimate them this time. Alright. Almost got another level for Unknown Man. I don't know, maybe you'll get 5 health this time. We'll see. Oh, blue dragon. Just all the same stuff. Yep, we'll definitely need that heal. Ow. And we won't get that heal. Okay. That's fine. Unknown man got 4 health again. You know, someday you'll get that 5 health. Fire spell against Hellhounds is going to be very effective, right? No. Evidently not, surprisingly. Alright, do the heal spell. Give us the good health. The healer's always one of the last ones to go, which is unfortunate. I guess it's not always, it's really random who goes when. Alright, we had preemptive strike, so we should be alright here. And we got another heal off. That's very nice. Ow, that's not very nice. Oh, this looks fun. Oh, there's a lot of loot. It is fun. Money. Money. Thor's hammer. I mean, Mjolnir. Well, 3 Chimera. I see they're stepping up their game a little bit. Because you know what's better than 1 Chimera? 2 Chimera. And what's even better than 2 Chimera? 3 Chimera. We'll take 2 of them out this round. Another cottage. Sunblade. Dragon mail. Man, we'll need to figure out which of these is best. Let's see, dragon mail is the same. Alright. And you said Sunblade. Sunblade is better. Yeah, sure. Let's try the Sunblade out. Was there anything else we got? No, we got Thor's hammer. It's apparently way worse. Alright then. Sure. But you know what I think I'm gonna do? Let's see, because you could wield Thor's hammer as well. You could also have Defender, Ice Brand. Did I ever check if the Vorpal Sword had any ability? I think I did, and I don't think it had an ability. And you can't even use the Dragon Mail. That's unfortunate. Let's see. But if you get rid of the Diamond Armor, put on the Dragon Mail, are you able to wield the Diamond Armor? No. So once again, it's just another identical item that our guy can't actually wield. Okay, so you're able to wield Thor's hammer. That is a tough one. I'm gonna do this for one fight at least, just to see if it has a use effect. Because I think it should. I feel like that'll have like a AoE thunder spell type thing going on. Let me see here. Sword that is effective against the undead. Okay. So it's a holy weapon. Oh, so we can only cast that on ourselves. What did that say? Thundera. Alright. Pretty decent sword there. so you can, I guess, up your own evasion. You can use thunder. And you can use nothing. Because wait, actually we can also go here, and we can use heal from you. Yeah, so the Thor's Hammer does about what I thought it would, but it's not super effective. So, let's get her back with the healing staff. Just because it's more effective that way. I do like the extra damage against undead swords. It's pretty nice. Okay, let's talk to Robo Man. Our friend left on a journey to the west. He took the warp cube and went to see our master. Okay. I think that was the guy that I already met. The guy that gave us the warp cube. I guess that was a hint just in case you'd missed it. Oh really? Just another insta-kill. Alright. Still really do not like those enemies. It just makes no sense that they should just have a one-shot ability for just anybody. Like, I could see it doing an immense amount of damage, like it would be a one-shot for most people, like it does 500 damage or something. But, yeah, this guy's just saying use the warp cube. But to make it so that it's just, you know, one-shot no matter what, it's like, why would you do that? That just makes it so none of your stats actually matter. You're just dead. It's like, oh, you leveled up 5 million times? You've literally exceeded the level cap of the game and you're level 7 million? Who cares? You're dead. Because I said so. It's like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. How does that work exactly? Especially because it isn't like an immutable thing. You are able to... Also, why are we fighting Flan? Anyway. You are able to just, like, evade or resist the spell. So why is it that it's just, if it lands, you're just immediately dead? No matter what. It seems weird to me. Spirit Naga, huh? And died in one hit. Okay. Well, we need to go to the left and the right and then up. I do have instant death as well, but I've never found a use case for that. It's almost always more effective to just, you know, not use it. Additionally, because I've never actually landed it on anything. Because the only times I've ever tried to use it, or would need to use it, would be on bosses. Because they're the only ones that really have enough health to warrant it. But it is true, I do technically have it. But let's test it out right now. Instantly kill all the enemies. Anyone who survives those two, insta-kill. Yeah, and they're just dead. Like, well, I don't know. That is efficient, I suppose, but it's not necessary, because I would have gotten them in the next turn anyway, with my regular guys. I don't know. It seems weird that just death. It's like, I don't know. It's like in Rick and Morty, when the guy, like, tried to touch Rick just to, like, escort him out of the building, and then he just fell over dead, and the president was just like, what do you mean he's dead? Like, by what? How did he die? He's just, I don't know, he's just dead. It's just like a type of death, instant. What do you want me to say? Like, that's what it is. Like, you don't know how they died, don't know why they died, they're just dead. That's just how it is. Oh, new Medusa type, I see. But yeah, it is weird to me, but it is something pretty common in older games, along with, you know, the infinite poison and stuff like that. You would just assume heart attack. And I mean, I think... I'm not super familiar with, were those called basilisks? I don't know if they were, but it was the... Next time well, I can look at them in the creature catalog. Another level up, nice. But let's see. Because I can't remember what they're called right now. I mean, yeah, there is a basilisk, but that's a different thing. That I could assume having instant death. Same with Medusas. But I guess they turn things to stone, not exactly instant death. But, you know, you'd think that would be instant death, but evidently not. Where was it? It was this. That's one of them. I don't know exactly the lore of things like that, because it seems to be something... Yeah, like one of these. And this is a mythological creature that has lore to it. And I think they are similar to a basilisk in some ways. So I think there might be a lore, like, mythological connection to them having instant kill abilities, but I'm not sure. So I guess it might make sense, mythologically wise, as to why they would have such an ability. But still. Ah, Black Knights. Interesting. Well, that went a very good way for us. The order that everything went. And now that they've been hit by the Fira, then they should do well. Yeah, I guess it does make sense that the death would be good against things that either, as you say, have different elemental weaknesses, or if they have no elemental weaknesses, then death would kind of get around that all. It's kind of like in Asheron's Call, there's void magic that just kind of subverts the entire magic and like elemental weakness system because it does equal damage to everything. So it definitely makes sense as to where that would come in, but it just seems easier to hit them with spells that, you know, are normal like Fira. You just burn them, even if it doesn't necessarily do a lot of damage. It feels more legit, you know, than just death. There we go. Plus, at this point, the Fira is for free, so I'm just gonna cast that because even though I can only use the instant death in that spell slot, it still feels like I should save my spell casts if it's not, you know, necessary to use them at all. Because who knows? I might need those eventually. Oh, and he ran away. What a win. Where are we now? Okay, there's a room on either side, another room on either side. There's 3 rooms on both sides. I think we might turn encounters off for a bit. 6 pincers and 3 nodes, easy. Gonna try out Tuskers today. Oh, yeah. See, you're getting much faster at that. I actually did all of my dailies before I started the stream, because I was, you know, the earlier you do it, the better. Because then by tomorrow morning, they're all gonna be done as well. But yeah, that is good. Just remember to not go across the water to the Tusker places on the other side of the water. And also, you could probably skip the first, like, 4 Tusker dungeons, just because they give so little XP at this level. But yes, because if you go across the water, then the dungeons over there end up having dispel traps, and you rely entirely on spells you've cast on yourself. So if you get dispelled, you are going to probably die. What is this? But yes, good luck. Oh, adamantite. We can go talk to the guy that wanted the adamantite. Then he can make us a sick blade, as one might say. We shall see. Black robe. Ooh. White robe. Actually, those might be better equipment for our people. It is literally the same. Okay. Well, I guess it's more thematic. Oh, and maybe it has a spell on it. Oh yeah, but you have the diamond armlet, so you'd actually be lowering. But let's just check to see if those robes have spells on them, or if they're just, you know, regular clothing that just has good armor. Finally. Alright, where are we now? There's a room to the north, room over there, there. So there's one room in each, or there's 2 rooms to the south, okay. There's at least 1 room in each cardinal direction. So let's go left first. There is a stair thing here. I don't know what that does for us, where that'll take us. Gold needle, money. Did that say Sasuke's blade? It did. Alright. Interesting. You can view description and additional... Really? Let's, what are we looking for that might have that? Is it even in here if we're wearing it? Should be. I don't think it is. Unfortunate. Let's see, because if we do, like, view description on this. Cast Thunder when used. Cast Scourge when used. Oh. That's the AoE insta-kill, isn't it? We could just cast that every turn. Who can even wield that? Is that you? That is you. Wait, we can view description here. Walk-down used by ninja. Okay, so it has higher damage. But let's see here. Could you use Razor? You could. It'd be worse. But I kind of want to try that out now. Let's head down. Let's see what this does for us. Okay, we've never been here before. This looks like a boss arena if ever I've seen one. There's another up. I'm too curious to leave this alone. Let's head towards the up. Where does this take us? So I think we went down to get there. Where are we now? Ah, we're here. Okay. Are we ready to be here? I don't know. Maybe this is we still have a lot of things to loot. So let's keep that in mind. I thought that was not the route to the exit. But now that we know where the exit is, that makes life a little easier. I thought that the downward area would be toward the exit, because there were two rooms down there, one bigger than the other. So I assumed that in that other room would be where we were looking for. In this observation window, you can look at the entire world. Can I now? Observation window looks out upon the world. The four forces of fire, earth, water, and wind appear to be as mist converging on a single point. Point at the center of the four altars. It must be the Chaos Shrine. That's true. I was just there. There were 5 bats there. Alright then. So I guess that's trying to tell me to go back to the Chaos Shrine once I have gotten all the 4 elements restored. Protect Cloak. Where does that even... is that body armor? What does that do, exactly? Oh yeah, and actually here, we were supposed to go here and go like this. Cast Blizzara when used. That's the wrong one. How about you? Invisira. I forget what that does. Probably improved evasion? Maybe? Guards against fire and instant death. Okay. What about this guy's? Did that have ice and time irregularities? Huh. Okay, I guess we'll keep that on. Additionally, was there something else we got? Protect Cloak. Large cloak worn over armor. Oh. So can that be equipped by anyone? I guess you already have the shield. The worse than a shield. Wait, but also... Protects against stone and poison. Okay. So you have the ice shield. You have none. Okay, so yeah, you'd be the best one to have that, because you need the extra armor, for sure. Use Confuse, right, that's why I'm not using that one. Because Confuse probably isn't as good. Okay. Good. Great, even. Analyzing team at no known weaknesses. Alright. I mean, that's fine. Do we need a weakness for it? I don't think so. Oh, there's a lot of these. No known weakness, 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 and no known weakness. Okay, great, good. Amazing even. I'm glad that they were there just to tell me that he has no known weakness. You know, because I'd be concerned if he had a known weakness, you know, that would just be horrible news. Also, why do they have, like, the entire ship's brain power working on just figuring out if it has a weakness or not? I mean, I'm here. I'm the one that's, you know, just gonna obliterate it. So, I think we'll be fine. Especially with all our new spells we just got access to. The Lich Merilith the Kraken. You have defeated 3 fiends and reached my lofty perch. That's true. That's what I did. Ah, Hydra Lady. All the better. May the image of Tiamat, the Fiend of Wind, be the last to burn in your eyes. Alright. Let's, did you have anything you can do? Yeah, you could do Scourge, but that won't help us here. I don't think instant death affects bosses. Right, you have the heal, but nothing else, so we'll just have you attack. You have the healing staff, and you can also use Invisera. Though I think now is the time probably to cast actual spells. So we can cast our own Invisera if we wanted. But let's improve our defense first. I keep just defaulting to items. Let's throw haste on you. Oh, and that was before you attacked. Good. And you are now going to use a decent heal spell. You are going to use Temper on you as well. I've excitedly acquired a bunch of nanners. Good. Those are like the most useless item in the game, but I'm glad you have them. It'll help your collection, I'm sure. Let's do a big heal, because I know he's gonna keep attacking us like this. Then you, since you've already upgraded our main DPS man, would be good against this. I mean, I guess it has no known weakness, so everything would be decent, I suppose. Just throw Ice Spell at it, because that's your highest level spell. Ow. Nothing. Good thing we used our highest level heal for this. Still not enough. I mean, we got 2 out of 4 of us up there, but let's throw another one of those out just to make sure everyone gets healed up. And then you, I guess Lightning? This is kind of an aquatic type thing. Lightning's not that much lower level. We'll see if it has any, not like significant weakness, but any kind of a weakness at all. Because it might just be a slight weakness. No, it's about the same. Use, and we got plenty of these big heal spells, so that's good. And just throw out your biggest spell again. Man, that haste plus the damage boost is so good. Alright, we have 4 more rounds, or 3 more rounds of equilibrium here, where we're healing as much as he's damaging, almost. But after that, we're gonna be running a bit low on healing. Oh. We got him. Ebos, I was pretty sure is the one that did the last hit. But yeah, the bunch of Danners, I don't even think it can be put on, like, a wall or anything. It basically can be used, if you go to Untulonga's Refuge, then you can give it to, I believe, the mayor guy there, and he will give you, like, 100 XP or something. It is literally, like, the most useless thing that has ever been put in the game. But, you know, if it makes you happy, then that's what's important. Alright, Alter Wind. Good. Great, even. I love my useless nanners. Alright, well, let's head back to that Chaos Shrine. Actually, first we're gonna head to the Dwarfs and see what they have to do with the Adamantium. Alright. Because this guy's been talking the whole game about how he wants that Adamantium. There we go. Or Adamantite? Something like that. Adamantite was it. They're pretty much the same thing. I'll use this to make ye the finest sword ye'll ever wield. I should hope so. He hit it 3 times, then it exploded into a sword. Okay. In all my years, I've never crafted a finer sword. Go on, take her. Well, why would you just give this away? I guess making the sword is the fun part. Not the, you know, selling or preservation of the sword. Just, you know. Effective against all types of enemies. Okay, we're just having to take that, I guess. I mean, how can we say no to that? Now, the Chaos Shrine should be our last stop, probably. One oak. Thank you, there we go. But in the, you know, first, I'm gonna take a bit of a a cottage break. Because I've never used a cottage. And, you know, my guys could probably use a nice night's rest before we deal with possibly the final boss. Because I don't know exactly what's in here, but probably nothing good. But we have Excalibur, so... Focus the light of the 4 shining crystals. Fire, earth, water, and wind on the black crystal. The flow of time surges and space begins to warp. Just one step forward and you will travel back 2,000 years in time. How do you know that? How is that? I mean, this seems like a bit of a odd situation to just know that that's gonna happen. But sure, I'll take it. All right, apparently we're 2,000 years ago. So we're still in the Chaos Shrine. It's just the Chaos Shrine as it was back before it got all dilapidated, I suppose. We should probably turn on encounters to see what enemies there are 2,000 years ago. Let's see, are there any chests in this area? Okay, the entrances are blocked, it looks like. Okay, so we have down, down, up, and up. So the left side is down, right side is up. 4 white dragons. Alright then. If we ran into the super boss in the last dungeon. There's a super boss? Why no one tell me about the super boss? It sounds like something I couldn't beat, if I'm being honest. It sounds like something way above my pay grade. But, you know, I would have thrown myself at it. See if I can win. Oh, there's an enemy right in that door. Oh, hi. It's a lot of golems. I don't know if fire or blizzard do better against stone and clay, but... There's a super boss with a 1 in 100 spawn rate. Oh. Interesting. And that's in the Mirage Tower? Is that the last dungeon? Alright, that did not do a lot of damage. Do you have anything that we can use? As heal. That's about it. Yeah, so we will have you both attack that. In the wind dungeon. Oh yeah, I guess that isn't part of the Mirage Tower. That's at the top of the Mirage Tower, but not technically part of it. Maybe I should go find this super boss. You know, I mean, 1 in 100 is not a bad spawn rate at all. What's even in here? There seems to be something at the top of this room. I don't know what it is. Oh, Earth Elemental. We haven't seen one of you in a while. And we'll never see one of you again. Okay. So obliterated. Alright, and that does nothing. Good. Great, even. The clay can poison? How does that make sense? Is clay poisonous? Took you a few hours to spawn it. Started level 50 and I believe around level 90 when it appeared. 4 times. Like, you can increase the XP. Is that like a mod, or is that just a setting that I never noticed? $800. That Excalibur is pretty decent. Alright, antidote. It's in the configuration menu under boost. Oh, and Void was talking about how apparently there might be a setting to use mana instead of, like, individual spell casts. And I was like, oh, I'd never heard of that before. But apparently there might be a setting like that in this variant of the game. I don't know. I never really looked for such a thing. Alright, burn the flan. Good. Alright, so we went down and nothing was there. So now it's time to go the other way, generally seen as up, to see what's up that way. So, after this dungeon, is the game just over? Or would I be able to go back and try to find that boss afterwards? Because I probably wouldn't do that this stream if it takes that long to find it, but certainly I would be fine with dedicating a shorter stream at some point to just farming until I find such a boss. Alright, where is this exactly? We just went up, I think, so that's a down. There's another up there. There's no way out of this room, it looks like, so I guess we can just go up again. Alright. I like how they have approximately the same layout, so they're actually like keeping in mind that this floor has to be above the next floor, you know? Get a completion save, but it's right before the final boss? Okay. Interesting. So I don't see anywhere to go except that middle door there, so I guess that's where we're going. Oh, that's a lot of Black Knights. Alright then. Well, I guess, here's the chance to try to use Scourge. It only hit one of them. I think that spell, it seems to be the kind of spell that is only good when I'm using it from an item, because it's very hit or miss. Let's see if Blizzard does anything against these guys. Decent damage. Didn't kill him, but decent damage. They just keep bullying the healer. It's very rude. Ooh, level ups. Let's see. Oh, 25 health for Unknown Man. That's a new record, I think. Green dragons. Green is usually weak to fire, so... Oh, poison gas. Are you just gonna make me use all my freaking antidotes today? Oh, no one actually got poisoned by it. Good. I was very concerned there for a second. I was like, why do you hate me? Good, our heal went first. That'll recover some of the health we lost there. Everyone's still a little lower on health, but that's fine. Oh, is this like something that was supposed to happen right as I hit that door, or did it just so happen that right as I touched the door, they're just like, nah, you're gonna die now. Ah, so this is the scripted enemy. Oh, and a death eye. Have you ever seen one of these? I know we saw one that was like a different color. I don't think we've ever seen one like this, though. Yeah, you'll use a single target magic on this one. lightning right in its eye. Never mind, it's dead. I guess oh, it gives 0 XP. Maybe? Else the game is just... No, yeah, 0 XP and 1 gold. That was the wimpiest, reward I've ever gotten. Monsters? Oh, dry ether. Okay. There's the monsters. Dark wizards and dark fighter. Okay. I don't like the idea of wizards, so we're gonna kill them first. Well, they don't seem that tough, so that's a plus. Yeah, it's good to know that I can make my way out of the final dungeon from the final save that it gives you. Because it would be nice to go back and wrap some things up. There are... Like, this is the kind of game that it seems like the trophies are actually achievable, you know? Okay, we just meditated for a bit. Oh, okay. And we have manifested a ladder. Good. Where are we now? Ah, we're in here. Okay. There's no loot in any of the 4 of those. There's a downstairs up there, so let's go that way. Ah. The onslaught of Flan. We're gonna actually have you do heal, and have you do heal, and you are gonna burn the Flan. 2 onwards has some missable ones. Okay. It's good to know. Lots of healing. And burn. Bomb them. Alright. We have burnt the Flan. 'Tis a happy day for us. I don't know why the things that look like ooze and also mushrooms and also jelly are now also Flan. But, you know, we're not gonna ask questions, I guess. It's probably fine. Do I even know what Flan is? Not exactly. I recognize the name, but aside from that, not 100% sure. Let's see. Zombies do not like fire. This is a well-known fact. So kill them with fire. They're still alive. You did not do as I asked, which was to kill them with fire. You simply hurt them with fire, and that is not sufficient. We need to go further north and out this way. Oh. I don't know what that thing is. It is dead. That is what it is. Alright, they're both dead. Good. I didn't want to fight them anyway. Alright, now we're back to floor 1, but we're on the other side of all these blockades, so I guess we just go across to the other stairs over here. This place is a little confusing route-wise. Oh boy, ice storm. Oh boy, ice storm. Fire does it to him pretty good though. Oh, we got some more level ups. Getting a lot of level ups in this last dungeon. They're just throwing XP at us at this rate. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Healing helm, healing staff. So we get lots of healing. Because we have a bit of healing to get through after that fight. And Chimera are supposed to be able to shoot fire, so that is lore accurate indeed. And that's probably why ice works so much better against them. Oh, an unknown man gets 5 health. Would you look at that? The legendary 5 health level up. I didn't know it could be done. Okay, so we have a downstairs there. Upstairs there. Huh. Well, I guess we're going towards the downstairs. That's the only one that appears to be accessible from where we are now. Ah, these guys. Friggin' poison golems. Probably, I don't know, cold. What's good against golems? Probably nothing. They're golems. Maybe Pura is better? I can see that being good against clay. Actually, no. Maybe cold would be good against... What would be good against clay? Clay is too versatile. Because, I mean, if you burn clay, then it can turn into, you know, pottery. Which means that it would harden up. And I guess maybe immobilize the golem. But there's stone golems. So I don't think being a hard material makes them any less dangerous. Or you could freeze the clay, but I don't think clay does anything when it freezes. I mean, I guess it depends on the type and the quality of the clay. It could have water still in it, and if you freeze it, that might, like, disrupt its structure. But I kind of doubt it. I assume whoever made the clay golems would then have, you know, used high-quality clay, something that doesn't have a bunch of water in it, you know? So I'm not sure about that one. I don't know what would be good against it. Maybe lightning wouldn't be good because they're made of earth. Almost there. Just like 2 more fights and we should be at where we want to be. We are doing some serious physical damage at this point. Ah, orb. Oh, is this a boss rush? Do we have to fight all 4 of the fiends and then get to the center where the final boss is? Is that what this is gonna be? I feel like that's what this is gonna be. I also don't kill. It's literally just power word kill. I don't know. Was it power word death? I don't remember. I've never used it, but I have seen the memes. Wow. 1 damage. Okay, that's a little bit more damage, but I think I'll still be healed up by this. Yeah, pretty much entirely. What a loser this Lich is. I mean, he's got a lot of health. Honestly, I kind of expected him to have the same health pool that he did before, thinking that it would be like from easiest boss to the hardest boss, but I think they upgraded him, because he did not used to have this much HP. But aside from, you know, the straight-up kill spell, he hasn't really shown us anything too scary that we can't out-heal with free healing. And even then, we still have, like, what, close to 8, you know, like close to 20 Phoenix Downs? Or did we buy more Phoenix Downs? I don't remember. I might have maxed that out, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, well, first of the boss rush is dead. But if they're actually updated, and they have higher health pool and armor and everything, I'll probably need to be more careful on the next one. So we'll see who's next. But then I think we'll put, like, haste and stuff on our actual characters, because I contemplated doing that for this one, but I was like, nah, it's just the Lich. We don't need to put haste on them. They're fine. Then it took like 20 turns to kill him, because it just has so much HP. Alright, so there's the next boss. It's the red one. So we need to go, oh gosh. We gotta go through that door. I guess that takes us somewhere into there. It might lead us out there, which leads us over to here. Oh, we need to go through the middle. Red dragons. Oh, goodness gracious me. Whatever will I do? Aside from one-shotting them all. I'm sure the blizzard will probably do a lot of damage too. Yep. I think all of these are fire-based enemies, because this is like the fiend of fire that we're going up against. That's why we saw the Earth Elemental in the earlier place. Alright, second boss. So we do our attacks here, and you are going to, let's see, do you have anything that can heal up our guys? I don't think so. But like buff up our guys. It has to be you. So we'll put one, it's over here. Haste on Ebos. Hello. I think it is lagging in a little combat. Or maybe Unknown Man is just really taking his time to charge up this spell. He's just like, ah yes, this spell needs to be perfect or we're all gonna die. So I'm just gonna sit here and chant the spell for who knows how long until it's perfect. Because yeah, I think it might be there we go. Death. All right. Some good attacks. I don't know why I defaulted to the fire spell, but I should have used the blizzard. But that's fine. Ow. That looks like, yeah, that looks like a high-end fire spell. That's not horrible damage, actually. Ow, again. Better damage. Only slightly, though. A lot of damage. Not enough damage, evidently, though. We have to use a better, you know, spell there. Let's see. Okay, it's just dead. Good. That means that out of combat we can use potions instead of spell slots to recover. Because I thought that, from how that fight was going, I thought it would go a little bit longer. But let's... Items... We have plenty of potions still. Somewhere. There they are. We'll just use these to supplement our spells so we can save up for the final boss. I'm not sure how tough the final boss is going to be, but given how difficult even these low-end bosses have been, I'm not gonna underestimate them. Alright, we have a lot of doors. And all the way down the bottom right is that. Actually, if we can look into these, is there anything we need in any of those? Not really. There's some tablets there. We need to get into the middle. So by doing... We'll need you to go down this corridor, into that door, out of that door, into there, read those, and then down the center. Pretty easy. Oh, interesting. I don't know if cold or fire would be better against aquatic things. They both seem to have... I guess the ocean's a lot colder than it is hot. But ice still seemed to work. Alright, healer level, good. More enemies to kill. That is way less effective. Okay, so ice is better. Than fire against aquatic things, which to some degree makes sense. To some other degree doesn't. I mean, you could make a case for both fire and frost being good against them. Alright. Level ups all around, good. I gotta heal that 6 damage. Very important. And a 5 health level for Unknown Man. Good. What do these say? Oh, I do not get to know. Okay. It is beyond my mortal comprehension, I suppose. I only get to fight monsters and do nothing else. Alright, that killed exactly how many of them we needed to. And they do 2 damage, okay. Good job. And now we wait. There we go. Good XP in here, though. Oh, we can't even read these. They are beyond my mortal comprehension. Dang it. I wanted to see what it had to say to me. Oh, hello. It's a lot of water. Did any of these Invisera? Let's see. I guess ice is better against water things. Still one-shot you, even with the cool glasses on. Ow. I remember why I didn't like these elementals. Because they do a ton of damage. Specifically the Unknown Man. He is very sensitive to water, I suppose. Let's... actually, we're probably fine. I think I might want to try buffing Void this time. Because I feel like he overall has better damage than Ebos does right now. And raise allies' attack. Yeah. That's some good damage. Let's have you use better heal. Maybe not the full better heal, but a slightly better one. And you will start using Blizzard. See if the double heal is going to be sufficient. Because if we have double free heal, that might be enough to keep us all at full health forever. Actually, we don't have much damage left to heal, so... Never mind, lots of damage left to heal. There we go. Void with the cool glasses, gonna just obliterate this guy. So yeah, I think that's gonna be our plan, is we put all the buffs on Void, and then we have Ebos focus on healing along with Morg, and then Unknown Man and Void are the damage dealers. Where am I even going? I just started moving. I should probably figure out where we're heading to. Alright, odd configuration. It looks like I should just be able to go directly across to those stairs. In theory. Ah. Interesting. Could be ice or fire. Probably fire. I mean, they're vampires. Apparently they have the insta-kill attack as well. I think that's what Gaze does. Oh, and they actually survive. Oh no, Gaze just stunned. Okay. So interesting. They do so much damage. Fire works pretty well against him, though. Alright, let's just chug some potions to make sure we're in top shape for this. Okay, you're gonna do that. Yeah, you'll attack for the first go, and then you will start healing. You will start buffing. Requires haste first. Okay, ow. So you attack. You are going to start on the healing. You are actually going to use a actually good heal for yourself, and you are gonna temper Void. And all these buffs seem to last the whole fight. I haven't seen like an amount of turns that it takes for these things to run out yet, so big ice ability, that's fine. We have double healing. 1,000 damage. He has no weakness, huh? I think his weakness is death. And that is what we are giving him. Because, yeah, Void alone is going to be able to do sufficient damage to this guy to kill him. We just need to keep everyone alive without using all our spell slots. Yeah, I'm not sure if the heal spell is actually being sufficient, even with double heal, because it is only the rank 1 heal, and it is not very strong. But it's free. Ow. Ow. That's a lot of pain. How much health does this guy have? Have you use a slightly bigger heal just to catch up? And you can use... Do we have any bigger single target attacks? I don't think so. You can use Thunder. Really? You're just gonna insta-kill him? Well, that doesn't really help him now, does it? Oh yeah, use the Phoenix down on him. That'll go great. Would a regular attack work better on this guy? I guess we'll never know. Oh, Nebos won't get the XP from that, because he got one shot. Got all the tusks before the dispels. Oh, that's good. And you turn them in, right? Do you know where to turn them in? Probably. We've turned in tusks before, right? Alright. Where are we? There's a door there, and nothing else, seemingly. And I think that was the last guy, so... You turn them in? Nice. Yeah, I don't think Null Blaze is gonna help you against Excalibur. But following maps is good. It's very good stuff. I'm glad that you're starting to figure out a lot about how the game works. Go. Final boss time. Do you remember me? I was once the most renowned knight in Cornelia. The final boss can't be you. Garnish? Was that it? 2,000 years from now, you killed me. I am Garnish. I'm just calling him that because it's... I don't like his name. I like his name because I like making fun of his name. Yeah, with the four great forces saved me by sending me back through time. Yeah, sure. Once here, I sent the four fiends into the future, where they shall once again use the four great forces to send me into the past. Ah, so it's one of the... Interesting. So it's one of those... I did this so that this would happen, so that I could survive, so that I could do this. And it's one of those time loop things that makes no sense, because where did it start? Because if the four fiends weren't sent into the future to resurrect him, or not to resurrect him, but to send him back into the past so that he wouldn't die, then how is it that he would be here to send them into the future to save him from dying so we could send them? If he never sent them, I mean, I guess maybe they just appeared naturally throughout the years and thus were there when, but then why would he have to send them into the future when he's here in order to have that happen? He would just wait and it would happen eventually. I don't know. It seems like it's either one of the time loop paradox things, or he's just doing a bit more than he has to. Ah. He got a little bigger, I think. But I will be reborn again here. So even as you die again and again, I shall return, born again into this endless cycle that I have created. Alright then. Well, his name is Chaos. That sounds fun. What would be the best way to go about this? I guess just schmack him. Could use a little bit of healing, but let's just keep schmacking. Let's get some probably defense going, and you will go with haste on Void. Slowra. Well, how about Hastra? Did that just cancel out? He's not even glowing. Uh-huh. Now you should also increase the party evasion. You will also increase attack. Ow. Well, we're invisible, so pain cannot exist because we cannot be seen. What else can you do? You can confuse. You could hasten another guy. You could hasten them both. 8 damage, okay. Great. And you're gonna use just a high potion on yourself to recover. You're gonna attack. You're gonna use a big-ish heal on him, because nobody else is really injured right now. You're gonna temper his attack up. So we have both of our main DPS tempered and hastened. Oh, Cyclone. That doesn't look fun. Ow. Yeah, it's a good thing we're potioning. But we need more healing going on, too. What else can you do? I don't think an earthquake will do much. I mean, look at the guy. He's literally floating in space. What would even be good against this guy? I guess Blizzard's like a demon or something, so... Demons are kind of fire elemental-y. Yeah, you two attack. You... It's hard to tell which to use. We do still have a lot of casts of this, so let's just keep spamming that to keep everyone healed, no matter what happens. Yeah, because he might do a big ol' AoE attack. And we'll need the good AoE healing to combat that. Alright. It was good enough for 2 out of 3 of the people. Let's keep casting that. Hey, that's my move. But if we just keep it like this, we're damaging him each round. Oh, that's new. Where'd all that water come from? We're in space. Just keep with the healing. And you, keep with the holding. Also, did my buffs run out on the guys? It's hard to tell. We're doing less and less damage now, I think. So, but I don't know if those attack... Can I? I don't know if there's a way to see, like, what active effects are on each character. Yeah, we have just a little bit more of that. Let's switch to this just for now. Oh, see, that still does like full damage approximately. And we are still invisible, so that never ran out. I don't see why the other ones would. Let's actually see. Because, yeah, buffs never run out. So I think those are all the buffs. We already did defense and evasion, I think. So, yeah. That is all of our buffs. Just keep with the healing. So the last blizzard we got. Might need to switch to some single target healing, but... The issue with the single target healing is then if they do a multi-target hit, and I'm only healing one of them. But my tank is taking a bit of damage now, so... Let's see, big... that ability. Single target heal. And then I guess try lightning. How much health does this thing have? We've been hitting this thing for a while now. Alright, lightning's not bad. Ah, earthquake. Oh. That didn't even do damage. He's just dead. What do you mean he's just dead? Why is Earthquake an insta-kill ability? It doesn't make any sense. But alright. Alright, you're gonna attack you, because we haven't used any of these the whole game. We're gonna use a full restore on him, if, you know, he actually survives long enough to drink it. You are gonna, I guess, just start spamming the healing staff, because you're out of bigger heals, so... Oh, but of course he goes first, so our guy's just down again. What are we supposed to do about that? If the boss goes first, he's just never gonna get healed. Let's try that, I guess. Oh, he's hasting himself. Well, if our slow hits, that'll counteract that, I guess. Nope, of course it misses. But if he's hasted, that's a bit of a problem. Oh, and all the buffs wear off because the guy died and came back. That's unfortunate. Do you have no bigger heals? You have this. Well, actually, does this heal do better than the item heal? Yeah, that's just one shot no matter what. If he's hasted, there's nothing we can do about that. And that does about the same. Oh, and this guy's buffs all ran out because he died, so he can't really do much of anything. We'll need to rebuff him, which I don't know if Unknown Man actually has the spell slots for that. What do we do exactly? We just keep doing that. Oh, and you're hasting up again. I don't know if those stack. We might have just wasted a turn, but if it stacks, then we are so even more dead. Alright, you have to use an X potion on yourself. You, I guess, just attack because you got hasted up, and then you're gonna hit another one of these on us. You're gonna hit a temper on them, and they're just dead again. How many Phoenix Downs are we gonna have to use? Oh no, he doesn't even get the buff. I guess we need to, well, but we can't actually estimate who is gonna attack in what order, so you can't even like estimate that at all. You know, we need to heal with you. What? You can just resurrect yourself when I'm like running out of all my spells? You just like, nah. I'm just gonna not follow the rules, thank you. 50 health, that's so wimpy though. Why is it this gives good health, this gives like no health at this level? That's not very fair. I guess you're gonna just have to potion yourself. You're our only source of damage right now, not that that's actually helping. I mean, he just cured pretty much all the damage we've done to him the entire fight. So, what are we supposed to do about that? I don't know. I guess you're just gonna have to heal and hope for the best. But he's healing himself, and nobody else really needs healing, so I guess just cure him. You, I don't even know what you can do. I guess we can just be very hopeful and heal Void. Nope, Void is down again. And none of this, and they still do the things even though it does absolutely nothing for us. Why do they still use the abilities? I mean, I guess what else would they do, but that just means they're wasting spell slots on buffing people that aren't gonna do anything for us. It's a good thing we brought infinite Phoenix Downs, but this isn't gonna end well for anybody. This is just like, he can heal. If he couldn't heal, we'd be good, but he can heal, so what are we supposed to do about that? Guess we gotta just haste him and hope for the best. Nope, he's dead again. Well, there goes our last spell slot. And there goes Unknown Man as well. And this heal is gonna do absolutely nothing because we have nobody alive anymore. Why does the boss always get to go first? That's so unfair. Once again, if he couldn't heal, then we'd be in a different position here. But there's just no way that we can catch up when it comes to this fight. Because now everyone's at no health. Oh, he does heal again. Alright. Yeah, we were doing fine at the start, but then the second that he one-shot our tank with a earthquake, with just a freaking insta-death attack, that was the point where everything just was gone. All, you know, chance of winning was down the drain, because then we'd need to resurrect him, heal him, and rebuff him, which took long enough that the boss just decided to heal all his health back instantly. So it's like, there was nothing we could do about that. So I guess attack him. Attack him. You're the only person that can actually heal, but you're out of heals. So you need to use wherever the heck they put it in here. Dry ether. You need to use a dry ether on yourself to get your heals back. You, I guess, need to start rebuffing. But no, he's just dead, and now you're gonna use that spell on who the heck knows. Yeah, it doesn't help anybody. Alright, now you need to use the Phoenix Down on him. You need to use a heal spell on all of us, hopefully after the Phoenix Down has gone off. And hopefully this guy doesn't do 1 AoE or we're all dead. And I don't know what you Scourge him. Insta-kill him. Insta-kill him now, unknown man. Do it. And you didn't use the heal after the Phoenix Down. Okay. Why does the game not have consistent, like, turns? Why is it entirely random? That is just... It makes it so I can't do anything, you know? I can't plan anything. I can't hope that... I just need to sit and just pray that people do things in the right order, and they never do. My only hope is that one of these scourges go off. No, I think that's death. Yeah. Oh, you survived with 21 health. Good. Flee maybe? No. Oh, miss. Can't escape. Yeah, no. So I don't know what we're supposed to do about that. I guess we need to go back and just farm? I don't know. Recent save. Where am I? Is this the last room before? That's not the button. Yeah, I think in there is the final boss, so I guess it just threw us back to the last place we were at. So I guess that's, we just need to leave. That was it. Because we can't beat that. So we're just gonna need to go and, you know, haste and temper a big deep. We did! That's literally what we did. We had haste and temper on the tank and on Ebos. They both were doing a ton of damage. But then, as I said, the tank got killed by an insta-kill attack that the boss had. And that took off all the buffs, which made it so we had to resurrect and heal and rebuff the guy. And in that time, the boss healed himself and just kept us in an indefinite loop of trying to resurrect our people unsuccessfully. So that's just, it's just not possible at the level we're at. We're gonna need to get better spells. Like, it was never really necessary until now to get the spell for the healer that makes it so they can resurrect and fully heal someone at the same time. That was literally never something that was necessary before this, but at this point, that seems like the only option. The DPS race, yeah. It seems like there's not much we can do. The issue is that the healer can't do DPS, like, at all. And since the guy doesn't seem to have any major weaknesses, Unknown Man can't do very much damage either. Because his whole thing is, it's kind of like a war mage in Ashram's Call, where you're supposed to find their elemental weakness and just exploit it with his spells. But this guy doesn't seem to have an elemental weakness, so I don't know what we're gonna do about that. To get out, right, we need to go all the way back through all of this. Which I guess would have been remedied if I gotten the teleport spell, but it seemed very unnecessary at the time. So I suppose we're gonna go and... Red Mage class is broken. Well, Red Mage seemed bad because it seemed like they were a, you know, jack of all trades, master of none kind of thing, because it was saying they could use both black and white magic. Where am I going in this? Up here, I guess? Yeah. Why are you back? Fine, I guess we gotta fight this guy again. He's not even worth any XP, so he's just there to waste your time. So I guess we're gonna leave, and we're gonna... I think this is the way out? Maybe? Yeah. We're gonna have to go to... the Sky Fortress place and look for that secret boss, I guess. It's pretty much the only other thing that we really have left to do. Which, I don't know, is the secret boss even harder than this guy? There's not really any way to tell. Alright, but how much money do we have? A lot. Okay. And now that we've upgraded our classes a while back, we can now go and backtrack to whatever towns had better spells. Like that resurrect spell, we're gonna need, evidently, because if anyone gets one shot by one of his attacks, we're gonna need to be able to resurrect them with full health so that they can get back into the fight without it taking like 3 turns for them to be not in one-shot range. So let's go all the way out. Oh wait. They just walked directly into my path. Alright. Yeah, that's this one. Basically the same level as this guy? Oh no. I mean, I'm fine with like the same damage and stuff, but like, does he have the same immense amount of health and same utility, such as, you know, one-shot abilities plus full heal abilities plus many AoE abilities, that kind of stuff? Because I mean, if he's a similar level but kind of just less utility, then that would be a lot easier to handle. But who knows? I'll probably get a lot of levels while waiting for him anyway. Let's make sure this town's magic has been absorbed. So we already have this. Petrifies one enemy. I don't think that's gonna work on the boss. That's pretty much all we're building for at this point. Because yeah, I feel like most bosses are just immune. Yeah, so this could be good. Just a single target heal of that rank. It seems like the bosses are immune to pretty much all status effects. Because I mean, to be fair, it would be pretty broken if you could just hit them with stone and then they just can't move for the rest of the fight. Banishes enemies to another dimension, instantly kills one enemy. I don't think that'll work on the boss. I don't think insta-kills work on them. Also has a 25% chance to cast a spell called Nuke. Take a wild guess what that does, and he has a 5% health regen every turn. Super Boss does not sound like somebody that we can fight, either. So I guess we just need to... I don't know. Just deal with it. Ooh, Null All would work well if that lasts the whole thing. Maybe this would work on him? If he, like, tries to buff himself, we can get rid of it. I think that's all the spells they had here. So yeah, I guess we just need to farm somewhere that doesn't have a super boss, because I don't think we can fight either of them. I mean, as I was, I think, saying, it will probably take me a long time to beat enough enemies to find that super boss, so we might be much higher level by the time we get there, but even so, I don't know if we'd be strong enough just with pure levels to beat that. And I guess it's, you know, all down to luck as well. So let's see what spells they have here. I don't know if anywhere has better spells than this. Is this like the highest level? The caster's accuracy and attack, that wouldn't help. Blind wouldn't help, because I don't think the boss can be affected by that. Probably, maybe. Who knows? This... That would actually be good. Actually, what was the other one? A lot of health to the entire party. They already have that. Okay, good. Yeah, so if we could get rid of or lower the chance of insta-kills, that would be good. So we have a few more buffs that we can put on everyone. We also need to get more, like, dry ether. I don't know where we can get that. I don't think we can buy it anywhere. Because I think all the general shops sell pretty much the same items. And that doesn't include the full health potions or the full mana ethers, which they're not full mana, but essentially. I mean, you're not gonna have more than 5 casts most of the time. Oh, and it's doing the laggy again. But of course. But we can at least restock on potions and buy the rest of our cottages. You know, that's why we lost. You may think it's because the boss was too hard. No. It's because we didn't have our full cottage repertoire here. If we did, we would have been fine. See, there, now we're powerful. 99 of every purchasable item. Oh, and you said that these guys can now use spells. Oh, Ebos is still dead. Okay. We'll resurrect him. It's right here, I think. But if they can use some spells now, does that increase with their level? Like their spell slots? Because I don't know what I would give them of those low-level spells. Although Ebos can have up through a 4th level spell. Let me look at magic for that. So through level 4 they can get haste. Ooh. You could get a haste and a temper for themselves. Chaos Beat used to decide to be the landlord of 99 cottages. Exactly. If I'm a landlord, then I'll be able to have enough money. You know, I'll hike up the rent prices, you know? I'll buy up all the housing in every village, throw the rent prices through the roof, and then I'll make so much money that I'll be able to bribe Chaos to just die, you know? Just bribe him so much money that he'll just straight up die. I think it'll be great. We need to find where we can get those other levels of spells, because I think... I was like, where's my flying machine? I forgot I have to park it all the way down here. I'm used to it just being parked like right next to where I want to go. So first we're going to go back and get a level 1 spell. So I think Temper is down here. And if we could train Ebos Temper, then that would be a little bit of self-buffing they could do throughout the fight. And that would be very useful. Yeah, so you can have... It's none of these. Okay, you don't... Temper was a second one, I guess. Focus... Was it Focus? Which one was it? Yeah, Temper was 2. And then... Haste is 4. Okay. You can cast up to level 3 spells, from what you can tell. Well... It seems like Ebos has a 1 level 4 spell slot right now. I just need to figure out where that is. Yeah, give a chance to DPS faster. That would be very good. And an easier way to rebuff. 3s, exactly what we didn't need. Weren't there 2 in this town? I think there are. And, of course, Knight can use up to spell slot 3, or level 3 spells, on white magic, which could give us... I don't know, none of them are really that good. I'd rather just have him focus on DPS. But let's look in here, because I know that our actual healer only has 1 tier 4, which is this. Everything else. Yeah, I can see why I didn't get anything else. But I guess if all buffs stack, we could, in theory, get a bunch of null element spells and stack those. And just hope that there's no instant... I mean, we even have instant death resistance, so if we can stack a bunch of resistances to the different elements he throws at us, then that could help. So we want haste on you. Good. And then needed 2. Where do we find spell 2s? What was the second town? I guess that would be Boat Town, right? So that's the second town we came across. Out of my way. Okay, yeah, Temper. There we go. Now Ebos can fully self-heal. Or not self-heal, can fully self-buff. And let's look at you. What other magics do you not have fully? Level 1, white magic is not full. Level 4, magic was not that. Yeah, so if we put this, and Frost, and Null Shock, is there a Null Fire? I don't know. I've looked at all the spells before, but I don't have like a catalog of where all the spells are. Maybe that's here. Did we look at the level 2 spells? I don't think we did. We didn't look at the white spells here. Maybe Null Fire is in this. Null Shock. Oh wait, no, she already had that. Right. Not moving right where I need to go. So we need to check ones, I think. I don't know where Null Fire would be, but we'll check ones again. I don't remember if it was in there. Because Null Fire would be good if we could just, as I said, just stack every null effect on us. Then maybe we'll be able to survive a bit easier. Nope, no null in this. She only had 2 out of 4 of these, not, or 2 out of 3 total for this. Raises one ally's defense. But we already have a thing that raises all allies' defense, so that's not useful. And a thing that raises all allies' evasion. So yeah, those aren't useful right now. Actually, though, it might be useful on this guy. Because if he dies and he has to be brought back, then being able to recast the level 1 or the like self solo target defense and evasion buffs would actually be good. I don't know if they affect him to the same degree as the group buffs, but that would still be pretty solid. Now let's just throw that on you as well, because why not? We're not filling up that third level 1 spell slot with anything else right now anyway. Also, I think we should sleep while we're here, just because Ebos is still on death's door right now, and that's probably not comfortable for him. We'll be all rested up for next time. So I think we're about as buff healer as we can get. So yeah, not much else to do. I don't remember anywhere else that would have another store. So yeah. We have all our magics. We have 99 of everything that the general shop sells. Basically now all we can do is farm enemies for all eternity. But for today, I think that's where we're gonna leave it. We're gonna do our, I guess, training arc next time and just beef everyone up, farming infinite encounters and killing thousands of enemies. Maybe finding that super boss. I don't know. I don't think that that would do well for our health, because if we can't beat Chaos, we probably can't beat the super boss, but you know, if we find him, great, might die. If we don't find him, great, probably won't die. So, yes, we shall see how that goes. We need to go to end and that stuff. We could play games today. There was a few things that I was wanting to do, but yes, we shall see. I guess I'll be back, not tomorrow, but we've turned 4 times XP on farming. Maybe that would probably make things go a little bit faster. But yeah, I'll be back to this on Monday, because tomorrow's Sunday and I do not stream then. So yes, I'll see you guys on Monday, same time. So thank you all for being here, and goodbye.